Hello guys, and welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. Today's tutorial will be learning 2 easy ways to cut frills. I mean really easy ways to cut frills. As you can see in these videos, these are what frills are, and you can use them to design your clothes and give it a very spectacular look. With that being said, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, make sure you hit on that subscribe button, turn on your post notification to know whenever I post a new tutorial. Share this with your family and friends who you think will be interested in this. Now let's get right into this tutorial. This is the piece of fabric I'll be using to cut out these frills. As you can see here, I've already cut out mine. I'm going to be showing you the measurements I used. On this part, I used about 23 inches, just like you can see here. And also on the other side, I have 23 inches. The next thing you'll be doing is to fold this into 2, okay? Just watch what I'm doing and do yours also. Fold this into 2 and flatten it out just like I'm doing here. I'm going to fold this into 2 again, just like this. And after doing that, I'm going to hold it at this side and I'm going to fold it into 2 again to form a triangle. If you do not understand what I'm saying, just watch what I'm doing and you'll be able to do this easily. So after folding it, I have like a triangle shape here, just like you can see. I'm going to turn this triangle just to face me. Remember that this part is the folded part of our triangle, so that's more like the top part, and that folded part, which is the top part, is where I'll be taking my measurement from. So placing my tape there, I'm going to take the measurement of what I have there, which is 11 inches. So I'm just going to mark that there. I'm also going to place 11 inches on this other side and I'll mark it. I'm trying to get a good curve. Then I'll also put it in the middle and just mark it, so I'll be able to connect this together. Now I'm going to just connect this with a curve just like you see me doing here, and the next thing I'll do now is to go ahead and trim this off. While trimming this off, I just want to show you guys something. Another way you can also get a good curve is after cutting through the first 11 inches you marked, you can just fold this way and cut it out completely. You don't have to mark the 11 inches. It's still going to give you a perfect cut. After cutting that out, I'm just going to open this up, and as you can see here, we have a perfect circle, or almost a perfect circle. Now the next thing you'll be doing is to take the measurement of how wide you want your frill to be. You can make it 1.5 inch, you can make it 2 inch, depending on what you would like or what you prefer, or how tiny you want them to look or how big you want them to look. For me, I'll be using 2 inches, so I'm just going to put my tape at any point of my circle, any point at all, and I'm going to mark 2 inches. Now using my scissor, I'm going to just cut through this. Watch and see exactly how I'm doing this, so you just know how to go about yours. And I'm just going to continue cutting through this in a round motion, and I'm going to cut this until I get to the end of my fabric. After cutting it out, I'm just going to straighten out this frill for you to see what it's given. As you can see here, it's already given this, very beautiful wave as it's supposed to be. When you use it to design your skirts, your dresses, it's going to give a really good wave. Now this is actually all for this first part. This is how easy it is to cut frills and how fast it is to cut frills. Now I'll be showing you guys the second way to cut frills. For the second way to cut frills, I already have my fabric here exactly the way I cut the first one. I'm just going to fold that into 2, and I'll fold that into 2 this way again, and after that I'll fold that into 2 this way, just exactly the way we did the first one. And as you can see here, we have our triangle. I'm just going to turn that to face me, and this part serving as the folded edge, this is where we'll be taking our measurement from. Unlike the first frill, this one we are going to be taking measurement from the top, which is 2 inches. I'm going to mark 2 inches and connect connect. This is how wide I want my frill to be. You can determine how wide you want yours to be. I've marked 2, and I'll also come down from that point and I'm going to mark 2 inches, and I'll also connect it. Now note that this is totally optional. You can decide to use freehand and just cut it out depending on the size you want. So I'm just going to continue marking 2 inches until I get to the end of my fabric. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut out the excess I have here. After cutting this out, what I'm just going to do now is to cut through each of these lines which I already drew out on my piece of fabric, just like you see me doing. After cutting them out, you can see what we have here. This is the excess fabric that we cut out at the bottom, and you can see that this formed a perfect circle inside. I'll just be opening up each and every of this frill that I cut out to show you guys what we have. Now after arranging them, what I'm going to do is to use my scissor and cut through any part of this circle in a straight line all the way to the middle point, and this is going to give us our perfect frills. I'm just going to take one out and I'm going to open that up to show you guys what we have. As you can see, it's also giving that wavy look which you normally get on frills. I'm going to open up each and every one of them so you see the way it looks. Whichever method you choose to use, you're still going to get your frills looking this way. You're still going to get your frills looking beautiful. Okay, you can use any method you like, whichever is comfortable for you, whichever one you prefer. Now we have come to the end of this tutorial. Please make sure to hit on that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. Like and comment if this was helpful. Feel free to share this to family and friends who you think would need this. Also, do not forget to turn on your post notification to get notified whenever I post a new tutorial. I'll see you guys in my next tutorial.